shortly comment from their point of view on how they see that their voices are heard nationally and internationally through the CGP or other processes. Thank you.
Yes, we have been able to do that to a certain extent, but most India is marginalized. So it's a very, very difficult task to reach out to each and every citizen or each or every region or locality of the country. So let me give a brief, background about what we have been doing. With the help of United Nations Association of Finland and CGP Finland, we have been active in India since 2005, February 2005. And the Indian chapter was founded at a time when the side events of the Helsinki process were taking place in India. And it is a coincidence that at that time I was the coordinator of the side events for the Helsinki process in India. So CGP India since then has been able to engage the intelligentsia, academics, government officials, journalists, activists and politicians in the dialogues on the issues related to the marginalized people. We have 5 chapters in India. So I don't know whether you can see from that far. India, this is India's map. We have one Uttarakhand, then Delhi National Capital Region, Chhattisgarh, Karnataka, and Tamil Nadu. So within the limited resources, we've been able to make the marginalized voices heard in these 5 states at least. And of course, we are part of several national networks, several social movements, and in a way, we are also part of some political movements, not directly, but of course, there is engagement. Also, we have been able to bring out 5 publications since 2005. And this is the latest 5th on the unheard voices. And CGP India has also been able to become important part of several national networks, civil society, working on the issues of Dalits, Adivasis. Dalits, and I'll explain. Dalits, we have a stratified society. So we have layers. We have some upper castes, then lower castes, and untouchables. Some people are even untouchables, not constitutionally, but socially, yes. And these people are called Dalits, or in different languages and different areas, they are also, named differently. And Adivasis, as my friend Roy David mentioned, are the indigenous people in India. We also can say they are scheduled tribes in the constitution, but we, in popular lingo, we call them Adivasis. And Adivasis also like to be called as Adivasis. So we have then mountain and coastal communities and other marginalized sections like women and migrants. So CGP India has been able to reach out to them and been able to hold 2 national consultations where climate change and related issues were discussed, and we also came out with the 2 declarations. One is Nagpur Declaration, the other is Kosi Resolution. And
I think
also,
we will, you try to shorten a bit?
Yes,
and
yes.
then we'll come back to these issues and present them more tomorrow in the workshops.
Okay, but I'm just trying to explain how we have been able to, address these issues. And in our 5 chapters in Uttarakhand, we have been able, through legal intervention, to stall 56 power dam projects in my state, that is Uttarakhand, which is a very, very big achievement for us. In Tamil Nadu state, which is the southernmost state of country, we've been able to hold a state level conference on climate change, and that was, I think, one of the first of its kind. And our activists are also engaged in opposing the Kudakulam nuclear power plant there. In Karnataka, Adivasi Sangama was taking place. Roy David was the main person there to hold this. And and in Chhattisgarh, we are trying to reach out to the villages. And in Delhi and NCR, climate refugee and displaced person, that is focus of our work. So these are all marginalized sections. So we are reaching out to them through the CGP and then UN Association of Finland support. And of course, CGP India looks for a shift in the paradigms of development and a future that is infinite. In a nutshell, we have been able to make the marginalized voices heard in the UN processes, but more and more needs to be done. Thank you.
Thank you.